Hey guys, got a few minutes. I was moving VWs around, and first time I kind of had all three of them together in the same place, so figured I'd flip the camera on. Beauty and the Beast over here, got two sides of the coin. So bikes and engines. Let's have a conversation about bikes and engines. If you want to make something that looks period correct, you got to kind of use stuff that's from that period. I can't take a modern motor, so to speak, and put it on an old bike. It's just not going to look right. So you have to use something that is from an older era, and that's kind of where these Homelite generator motors come in. Just to, I guess, appease myself and the guys that are concerned that I am cutting up something that's got a value or rare or however you want to go say it. There's a place about 2 towns away, about 10-15 miles away, that is a Army Navy surplus store. So I went in and I talked with those guys for I'm gonna shut the door. Well, the main guy. And I talked to him. I told him what I had, and I said and what my plans are. And I said, do these things have any real value to them? Collector value, or are they rare, or are they this, or are they that? And he's like, no, not really. He goes, not too many people would want to collect something like that. Maybe a guy that has an old airplane, you may be lucky, but they're available and they're out there. They did make a lot of these, not so many military, but for home use too. And a little bit of background on the guy. The guy's actually going to be on the History Channel June 6th on. It has to do with World War II in Germany, I believe. But he wrote a couple of books and spoke with a bunch of people. So the History Channel actually used him for information. So the guy that I spoke with was very knowledgeable. He knew exactly what they were. I asked him what the red color meant. He goes, basically the different colors were for different things. He goes, I couldn't really tell you what the red meant. It probably was emergency of some sort or fire, and that's why it was painted the red color. Etc., etc. So the fact of cutting these up and using them for a bike, in my opinion, is probably the best use that's for them. They don't serve any purpose other than a static display for anything else. It's like an old typewriter. Nobody uses the typewriter anymore. Everybody uses a computer. Are they cool? They're old. They're neat. They look neat. Yeah, but they're dust collectors. Nothing really happens with them. This one does not have any output. I checked. That one didn't run long enough to check for it, but again, I'm really not that concerned with it. So I don't feel that cutting these up is a detriment to what they are. I think that they are getting saved and repurposed into something that will live on, and that's how I see it. I know there's one on eBay for sale for $5.95, but just because somebody put a price tag of $5.95 on it doesn't mean it's going to sell. It just means that he's throwing shit to the wall and wants to see what sticks. And nobody bought it for that. No one made an offer, just people watching it. But and that one was spotless, and this one is definitely not spotless. It's got beat up quite well. And so again, just kind of reiterating, I don't think that I am doing it an injustice by cutting them up. And I did confirm them by speaking with somebody who was in the know on these, and would have let me know if I was making a mistake. So that's kind of the rant that's on these. Carburetor, again, a couple of guys said the Mikuni or the I forgot what the other one was too. I'm guessing these are about 5 horsepower. I don't really know. I don't see any CC markings on the jug or anything like that. But you figure if it's a 2,000 watt generator, what does a 2,000 watt generator need to run? And my guess would probably be around that horsepower rating. Inside the governor, I did a little bit more homework on the governor on this. The governor is in behind here. It basically is a smaller version of this on the inside that spins. It's got a window cut in it that's open with a flap that folds down over it. And as the motor speeds up, there's a governor with a spring on the side of it with a weight. You know, the faster it spins, the more the weight moves. And it pulls the shutter shut, not allowing the intake to go into the base of the motor. And kind of just chokes it off a little bit, loses speed, the window opens back up and allows it to go back to the wide open and back to the, actually in this case, the combustion chamber, which is down here. So that's how that governor works. And at some point I'll open this up and get to see all that. But that was just a test to see if they would run on the carburetor, which I think it will do. And I'll take it all apart, flip it around and kind of, you know, make the motor look like I want it to look and whittle it down to what I need on it. So, all right, stuff on that. They're going to get put away for a while. That is a winter project when it gets slow. I would love to go do one right now, but I got other things that are more important, and we can't always play. But I just wanted to learn what I had with these motors. And a couple of pictures just to kind of give me an idea. This is a 1904 Indian. Shine getting on you. There you go. And if you'll notice the motor style, the jug style that's on that, and how the handlebars kick back. I'm not that crazy about the chain drive on it. I like the old belt drive look. I just think it looks more nostalgic than the other ones. I kind of like that gas tank. I might do something like that instead of a tank underneath. But again, I'll kind of wait and see what I come up with. Yeah, 1904. And then here's another one. This is a 1916 Reliance, which is from a town not far from here, just 2 towns away over in Fremont. And if you can see that one too, you can see it's got the old belt drive. You look at the engine style, how the round jug is, and the cylinder. I'm not quite sure what this is down below here. The headlamp, I have that style headlamp. I'm not going to do that gas tank. It looks like a big bullet, a big mortar. We're not doing that. There's the kickstand that flips down that you saw I got on that other bike, that flips down and holds the bike when you're not using it. So I'll go with that. I have a big old bike mud flap that hangs off the front fender. I have that. So again, I'm just kind of like gaining parts and pieces for it, and then hopefully coming into the fall and into the winter, that'll be the next one we put together. The bike I have to use is a skip tooth, old skip tooth frame. One I got for free and one I got at a swap meet. So between the two of them, that will be the chassis of the bike, and it'll have the right look as far as the chain and stuff is concerned. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you might be able to see on this one. Every other tooth is missing. That's why they call it a skip tooth. You might be able to see it right there too. So in any event, that's the pieces that are going to go together, and those are my motors that I'm using, like it or not. All right, guys. Again, thanks for watching, comment, subscribing. And I'm going to go get that single cab in here and start doing some engine work on it, because it has an oil leak, and then I could use up some of these parts that I've been tripping on my floor. But that's a separate video, and I'll see you on that one. Bye.